Hello team. Honestly don't know why I'm doing this, but this seemed like a fun thing to do. I know it is the first day still, and obviously, I had early access. Shout out Ubisoft again, but I wish they, did more for the live version release to ARAKURE. Things like neutral bash and the twin strike light. Just having 17 damage bash that also resets your opponent back to first hit stun is just like crazy to me with how they want games to work right now. The fact that they're bugged right now too and feed 0 Venge is just not really sure how that happens. Because in EA, at least in early access, EA, whatever you want to call it, it was working as intended. The fact that they feed 0 Venge, the neutral bash, the feintable chain bash, and then the hold back input plus bash or guard break one. It's actually just sent me back 5-6 years or however long ago it was. Every time me or a teammate lands a bash, and you see you're basically feeding no bench. I get reminded of how insane Gladiator toe stab / like skewer gank used to be before they nerfed it and then kind of killed the character, at least in 4v4. Before, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Glad wasn't feeding the damage dealt. At least ARAKURE feeds 8 or 9 or whatever. The damage dealt, especially after the revenge changes where it just takes the number instead of a fixed number. Another thing is, I wish they nerfed the fuck out of her side throws. I don't know why. Her back throws are normal, her forward throw is really shit, but her side throws, she just turns into Lawbringer all of a sudden. And I'm just yeeting people across the map, ledging them, whatever. It's just insane. Wall splatting. You always want to go for a side throw or like a weird side diagonal throw, Was brought up like multiple times for them to nerf it. I guess I'm coping. Like with Jurin at least, I think they did a patch a week after, and then one following that. I mean, they've been kind of gutting, sending Jurin to the Shadow Realm. I didn't get to play him today. I only played for like an hour and a half ish, but I only wanted to play new characters. New character is so fun to play. At least for me personally. The one thing the devs did do, or were able to do, I'll give them that. Like, they fixed some things. Her role was so buggy in early access. I don't know if I have a clip or can show a clip of it. I'll try to throw it up here somewhere. Kind of just YOLOing this for the vibes, for the hell of it. But it was so sped up, and it looks so bad. Another thing that they changed was dirty tricks, the back input bash, chain bash. It used to do 3 damage for the first 4 hits, and then the final hit did 5. It was doing 17 damage total, but 12 damage and then into a wall splat punish was just insane damage. Now it's obviously 1 damage for the first 4 hits and then 15. Like, the alternative, it did get buffed, but I'm glad that they, made the move more backloaded, especially when ARAKURE is around a wall or a ledge. Like, the first 4 hits shouldn't be doing 12 damage into insta-kill or 22 plus 3. How could I forget too? I'm glad they fixed her zone parry window, because in early access, that shit was driving me insane. You could ask anybody I dueled. I mostly just did duels. It was really hard to get a 4v4 lobby, which is a shame, with everybody's schedules conflicting. But her neutral zone, you had to parry it on first frame, is how it felt for me. Otherwise, I was either getting bullied, crying, getting mad, or just dying to it because I just failed, quote unquote, failed the parry it. I wish her feats were better, at least the T1 and T4. The T1 I really don't. I had to look. I think it's a 10% damage up you get, but the like requirements to get it is just like I have to land a target swap attack. First I have to land a regular you know, neutral attack or bash, and then chain into a target swap attack that needs to land for me to get a damage up buff. I'd rather run Rush. You can see me running Rush. Rush, it feels so good on her, especially when you're trying to keep your, you know, your gauge like uptime going. Not really a hard thing to maintain regardless, or you know, to get back to max gauge in 4v4. But the T1, I wish it was just something else, or just give me deadly. Like I would rather just have deadly if you just want to make it a dog shit feat, I guess. And then her T4, I wish it was global, like Phalanx or, you know, Virtuosa unique T4 feats like that, where it's just map wide. Like the buffs you get are nice, but if I'm ever alone, it just feels like I'm wasting the feat and getting no real value from it. Like it's nice for me, but you know, the added on bonuses for my teammates they just don't get if there's no one near me. Her T3-2, it feels like really bad. Actually, I think it's 150 or 180 second cooldown, and the most I get HP wise is 30. I think it's barely better than Second Wind. Like the cleanse is cool, but I didn't really get to, you know, cleanse anything. I really want to cleanse like a Warmonger or Nusha, you know, infection / corruption. They're the same thing, but nobody's playing those characters for like the next week, 2 weeks. Overall though, like I said earlier, she's really fun to play. She's probably the most fun hero I've played in a while too, that they've released. Like I had really fun on Jiren, but Jiren was just like so broken. I think he's still gonna be broken with his unique tier 1. He'll just be like less annoying to fight, which is whatever when you have a menace just sitting in mid, or running away to mid to go heal up and then come back to the same fight he was getting owned in. Hopefully they look at that tier 1, but I don't know. First day thoughts, she's alright. I like her. A little overwhelming sometimes, but I think she's gonna be alright after, you know, they fix the bugs. Hopefully soon. Oh yeah, I think my fan might get picked up. It's really hot here, but if you made it this far, I appreciate you for even making it this far, one, and thanks for clicking the video or whatever. I don't know if I should say the super like normie cringe stuff, but if you know, if you do leave a comment, like, or subscribe, that's cool. Not really expecting much. I'm just gonna let the rest of these play out to me getting owned or owning, and we'll see if I make another one. We'll see if I make it happen. Toodles.
Zone A verloren. Zone C verloren. Zone A eingenommen. Zone C eingenommen. Das feindliche Team bricht ein. Der Feind hat sich erholt. Das feindliche Team bricht ein.